Hello, everyone. Welcome to the weekly M1 Finance Dividend Portfolio Review. Balance on the account is $59,993.89. That is a pretty big jump from last week. I think that's about a $3,000 plus difference, and you'll see I did put in about that much money into the account this past week. And I'll talk through where that money came from when we start looking at the deposits. But that's the balance. So very, very close to 60K, but technically I'm already at 60K or above 60K because this account hasn't made any money for me yet. But again, we'll talk more about that. Okay, let's see who are the winners and the losers for the week. Let's see. The account was up 2.19% or $1,259.21 for the week. SCHD was up 2.19% or $723.45. Realty income was up 0.79 or $102.84. VGT was up 4.12% or $372. VTI was up 2.49% or $60.92. So it looks like VGT was the winner for this week. I know this ETF in particular, it has been bouncing back recently in the market. I'm still not a fan of it. It hasn't made me any money at all since I've had it for the past 2 years. I understand we went through COVID and there's talks of recession, but I want to get rid of it. So once it hits positive, I am going to sell, and put the proceeds into SCHD. But that's what we're looking like in terms of the portfolio breakdown. Let's go ahead and look at the deposits for the past week. So there was a couple different deposits. On June 12th, I put in $400 at one buy. It all went to SCHD. I got 5.57 shares. And then on June 14th, I put in $2,600. I got one buy, all to SCHD. I got 35.70 shares. This big deposit is coming from a payday. I got paid on that week. So on my payday weeks, I typically put in a larger deposit into my investing. So that's where that money came from. And then on June 15th, I got paid out my monthly dividend from Realty Income in the amount of $54.63. This has been the same dividend amount for the past 3 months because there's been no additional deposits or buys for Realty Income because I really want to beef up my SCHD position and make the portfolio be 95% that and 5% Realty Income. But still happy about the dividend amount, and I will in the future be buying more Realty Income. It's just, again, I want to build up that SCHD position first. Then on June 16th, I deposited $100. So the dividend income and the $100 deposit all got traded together, and it all went to SCHD, and I got 2.10 shares, which is great. So for the past week, if we add it up, that's $3,154.63 that I put into the account. So that's a pretty significant amount of money that I'm putting in, and I still haven't made any sort of money off the account. So as you can see here, the unrealized loss, I shouldn't say gain, is $2,161.33 or down 3.48%. So I actually haven't made any money yet. I haven't made any gains. You see my cost basis here is $62,000. So technically I'm supposed to be in the 60s already. Supposed to be at $62,000, but I'm at $59,999 because, again, I haven't made any money. SCHD is the best performing ETF, even though it's still in the red. It's barely in the red. I'm hoping this will be the one to move into the green and start to propel the portfolio in terms of gains. But you see it's down here 1.53%, and then VGT is right after it in terms of lowest loss, that's at 2.47%. I'm still not impressed with VGT again because this is the first time in the 2 years that I've seen it this low in loss. It's always been double digits, like 18% loss, 20% loss. So yeah, I only got VGT because I thought it was going to make me rich. It did the complete opposite of that. See, this is what I get for operating in greed when I decided to invest in it. Just a horrible investment. And then VTI, that's another one that I want to get rid of ASAP as soon as it turns green. I know VTI is a very popular ETF in the finance community, but I think that exposure to the international markets really like messed me up with this ETF, so I'm just getting rid of it as well. But you see here where the losses are. And then if we just click into SCHD, you can see here I have 476 shares there. And I've invested over $35,000 into this ETF so far. So I just wanted to, dig a little bit deeper in terms of the portfolio so you have a better understanding of where the money is, where the losses are, what's happening. And then you see here for next week, I have $395 set to trade, and it will all go to SCHD. So I'm hoping with this trade next week, my overall balance will, kind of stay in the 60s, and then I can keep on climbing and trying to, increase the balance here as fast as I humanly possibly can, because I am on a fire journey and I am looking to not have to work. I am looking to be more like work optional, or which to me means I'm not working, or work part-time, like a non-stressful job part-time. That's sort of my goal. So I'm just trying to get these accounts balance to go up so I can get my most precious, asset back, my time, so that I'm in control of my day and what I do. So that's where all of this is coming from. So that's it for this week, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.